You're watching the Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Thank God it's Friday. We were going to start off with Good Friday, but Amy said save it till next week, so she was right about that. But I got to tell you, overall, it is a Good Friday. Before I get into that, though, everybody, if you're on YouTube, hit that thumbs up. If you are on Facebook, thumbs up or hearts help. If you are on Twitter, heart. And if you are on Twitch, hit that Android. Come on, guys. Let's go. Oh, my God. I'm doing good, Thomas. We're going to talk about a few things tonight. I got flowers for Pam's birthday, and they are the most beautiful bouquet of flowers I think I've gotten her in a long time. If you guys want, I'll go get them. I'll show them to you. I won only 3 pieces of art today in Heritage, but I didn't go hard on a lot of stuff because 2 of them I had to have, and I'm being asked by a friend to give one up, which I probably will because there's no point in being greedy. I got 2 pieces of art by the same artist. Let's see if anybody can guess who the artist is that I got 2 pieces of art of. Let's see if we get a little bit of a poll. Tell you what, I'll go get the flowers since Alberto said he wants to see the flowers. By the way, I know the art that Alberto got today, and it is killer. It is killer. I'll be right back. You guys guess which artist and what art I got. I'll be right back. Check it out. Just really nice colors all mixed in. Do me a favor. Nobody tell Pam. All right? Let's keep it between us. Let me put this back before I pop a balloon. All right, what were the big guesses? What were the big guesses? Yes, Alberto's piece was not from Heritage. Aparo, JR Jr., or Garney. JR Jr. I wanted to go for, but they didn't go for as much as you would think they would. I am a little bit of a romantic, Mr. Redjack. I'm actually more romantic than Pam, but don't tell her I said that. So her birthday's tomorrow, so believe it or not, yes, she was born on April Fool's Day. So I don't know if she fooled her parents or is fooling me or what. So, whoo. All right, you guys ready? I can't believe you guys didn't figure it out. I don't think there was any Bill Everett today, was there? I can't even remember. I think there was something Bill Everett inked, but yeah. I was going to go after the Marvel double feature cover with Cap on it, but I couldn't 100% tell if there was any paste up, and it just hit a number, and there was something I really, really wanted it. Oh, you guys, you know me so well. I'll give you one more hint. I have thumbnails to one of the issues, but that's the only art. Okay, who are my favorite characters? Let's see if we can figure this out. Let's trim it down. Flash, Daredevil, Green Lantern, Submariner. Last hint. All right, give you guys 30 seconds. Winner gets a Dynamite, no prize, but it is a Good Friday. 37 people on YouTube, 30 likes. I hit like twice. Let's get to 38. Yee. All right, all right. Alberto got the right character. Alberto got the right character. Lee Weeks is Sunday, Marcus. I did not get the Colin Daredevil cover. Same artist, 2 pages. Oh my God. Wally Wood, Daredevil 5 and 6. Daredevil 5 and 6. Fred Flintstone, right? Oh, no, the Miller was definitely uh, a little stronger. So, yep, both Wally-Wood Daredevil pages. The 2 things I wanted the most, but a friend of mine really wants one, and I'm not going to be greedy. I am gonna let him have one of them. It's now it's a decision of, do I keep number 5 with him fighting the Matador, where he's in every panel, or number 6 where you see him in one panel, but you see Mr. Fear the Ox, and you see the villains as Wax Museum characters. I'm leaning towards the Wax Museum, even though probably financially the Matador is the better one, especially since the prices were almost exactly the same. And then the other piece I picked up was the McFarlane Hulk, the splash with the leader that I thought was really good. Comic Art Boston. I tell you what, when we're ready to talk your Flash cover by Keith Giffen, that's when we'll talk. Then I also got today, check it out, I got my package from Berkey. Got my Alex Ross Green Hornet cover, Death of the Green Hornet issue, and then a good mix of other art. I have eclectic tastes. That's what you get from loving comics for 41 plus years. Whoa, man. So I got this package from Berkey today. Tony Daniel, which I just picked up recently. Check it out. Luke Ross, Mike Gustovich, J.H. Williams. Oh, yeah. Check it out. Vatch McMillan, Wolverine, Nick Fury, Marvel Fanfare, Black Costume Spider-Man, no Turkish Berkey cover painting. Sergio Carello, I always wanted a cover by him. Look at this, Rudy Nebres, Vampirella. Check it out. Hulk by Sal Buscema. I got 3 pages, I think. Let's see. When I get it, it's like 2 to 3 most. Oh, it's not 200 pieces. It's like 30 maybe. Check it out. ROM 29. Always wanted a ROM page. Never had one. Check it out. You know, I just thought it'd be really cool to get Sal Buscema Batman, just because he did so little. Comic Art Boston claim all. This one I picked up during a Dueling Dealers, my only golden age. This was just freaking cool, this Dennis the Menace. A little bit of Bart Simpson. Let's see. Yeah, Bart Simpson. Cully Hamner. Does it get more eclectic than the taste that I have? Yeah, these are the bin liners. That's what these are. Check this out. Look at that. That is so awesome, this Simon Bisley. John Hembeck. Actually, I have a few pages from him. As you guys know, I'm a big Brett Booth fan, and I'm always selling Brett Booth Flash, but that one really spoke to me. A little bit of Bo Hampton. I love this with the shroud. It is fantastic. Pop up what Alberto said. A little bit of Ron Friends. So, and guys, let's be clear. This is like 4 months worth of purchases. Mike just sent it to me all at once. Gotta love this. Love this. Pat Broderick Firestorm. And one more Brett Booth. As much as I put up Brett Booth for sale, I still buy more. I love his art. So it is a Good Friday. Oh, come on, number one Marvel fan. You're not supposed to be depressed. This is sharing. Jordan claimed Firestorm. All right. So we do need to talk about something serious, though. Kyle, no thanks. I appreciate you, buddy, but no. We lost a legend this week. We lost a legend and someone who brought a lot of love to me. One of the best Silver Age inkers in the industry, a man that worked his entire life, a great artist. Whenever he inked Carmine Infantino or Gil Kane on Flash and Green Lantern, he just made their beautiful art even more beautiful. The way he complimented their art. Joe Giella passed away, and he was just a great artist, a great person. And I would be, usually I try and wait till the end of the hour to talk about this. But I thought, I wanted to definitely get that out of the way. I wanted to show you guys what I picked up, talk about that, because I've been told by Kyle I can bring the room down. So, but he's just legendary artist and a man that really just brought a lot of pleasure to a lot of us with all the incredible work he's done in his career. And again, regardless of who the artist was, he just made their art even better. And, he's one of the greats. He's up there with Murphy Anderson and Tom Palmer and everybody. And he's just fantastic. So I really just wanted to bring it up tonight and and make sure that we all talk about how great he is. I gotta check one thing. I think somebody's knocking at the door. Well, I had to have the door open. And we got another friend of the family show up. Yeah, he lived a very long life, and again, we wouldn't have the Silver Age and the entire history that we have today. And check out who stopped by to say hi.
Hey everybody!
I got to lose some weight. I'm like taking up the whole thing.
You're good, man. Hey, I realize I'm interrupting the show, and but I'm going to keep it brief and purposeful. So many of you know, Nick is a big supporter of the hobby and many people in it. And once again, he's shown up. I put a cover up on my website for sale, Kaluta cover from the collection of George Perez. And the proceeds are to go to his widow, Carol Flynn. And, Nick really came through. He's picking this up. All of it's going to go to her. You get to enjoy this beautiful cover from a collection of a man that we both admired greatly. Yeah. And it's a big help. And I just want to come by real quick and say thank you.
Yeah. Well,
for me and for Carol as
well. Well, I mean, and the reality is also, you had me pay everything to Steve to give to Carol. So, it's not even like you took anything for it. So you deferred everything to her, which was nice. Which was really nice.
Like I said, we both admired him. So
yeah.
So.
Oh,
okay. This is the secret. Hey, everybody!
Check out some of the comments. I miss Steelmakers. They have better than 11% discount.
Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. But you know, many of you that have been longtime watchers here know that I used to co-host this show with Nick the first 10 or so episodes, and I don't even know where to look. It looks like I'm looking at the ceiling. I know.
But I keep
it's like-
looking. I know. I always look at there too because I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the comment section and everything. It's funny, Jack's Alberto. So I guess we get to say it. So Alberto today emailed me and asked me what I thought of a Captain America page, and I looked at it and I gave him a range, and Alberto said, "Okay, cool." Believe it or not, the range that I gave Alberto, he was quoted right in the middle of that. So Alberto came back to me and said, "Lyle, I give a 20% senior citizen discount."
I'm getting close. How about you?
Dude, I'm going to be 54 soon. So I'm older
You
than
got
you.
me by like a year, so yeah.
Berkey averages 11% discounts now in recaps. Before we got into this, now look, I mean, the first 10 episodes when we launched the experience, I just didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what we would be doing on the air. I knew I wanted to try and grow the hobby, and that was a big part of it.
Yeah.
But I knew I couldn't do it without help, and you were invaluable help. So I really appreciate that.
I appreciate the. I mean, you know, Nick and I have become friends over the last few years anyway. But I still appreciate that you thought of me and pulled me in, and it was fun. And you know, even now, I mean, like I said, this guy shows up. I mean, you really do. You're a big supporter of the hobby, not an enthusiastic supporter of the hobby, I should say.
I'm very fortunate. I appreciate what I have. I appreciate the fans that we've built. And so just to finish real quick, so Alberto emails me today, and he's like, you know, what do you think's a fair price? I gave him a range, and actually he said it might be a first appearance as well, and I said if it is, maybe it's even worth more, but this is the range I put it at if it's not a first appearance. And he came back to me and said, "Oh yeah, this is what I got offered it at," which is exactly in the middle of what I suggested. And then he emailed me back. He said, "Oh, I talked to Will. We did a little bit better." So I was like, "Oh, that's really nice."
Yeah, we would have gone back with 15 or 20 emails, but he sent me a counter that was very close to what I asked, and I countered him sort of in the middle.
A lot of in the middle.
Maybe slightly my way, but you know, I think everybody's happy. So.
Yeah, this is really good. Well, thank you, man.
Hey, I'm gonna let you guys get back to the show. I'm gonna try and tune. I'm actually on my way out to dinner with family, but I'm gonna try and tune in. And
all right, brother.
As always, appreciate it. I'll talk to you. Good night, everybody. Have fun. Buy a few things.
Today is a big art day.
How about it?
Yeah, right.
And don't forget the other thing I told you about on the. You know.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
All right.
All right, man. Take care.
Take care. Thanks.
Today was a good day. Today's a good day. Everybody's saying goodbye. Oh wait, Will. There's according to Marcus, the flowers I got for Pam are for you now.
I'm more of a I probably like whiskey a little more than flowers. You know, so.
Type of guy you are?
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's, you know, ever in the neighborhood and thinking of me, yeah.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
All right,
flowers for Pam.
Take care, man.
Thank you.
So I'm having special appearances. Alberto, now we need you to fly in. Take a Garney. TJ stuck in the middle. Joker's to the left of me. Joker's to the right. Stuck in the middle with me. So I should have some of you guys. I need to have Marcus pop in. That would be special if Marcus popped in. So anyway, I do want to circle back real quick because, you know, our thoughts and wishes to the Giella family, and a heartfelt thank you to Joe for the joy that he brought in 11-year-old me all the way through my entire life. And he is the stuff of legends. You know, he absolutely was an incredible person. I think he worked, I could be wrong, I think he worked up until a year or so ago. He was doing newspaper strips. He was able to work. He was consistently fantastic his entire career, and you know, the library work that he's left behind is something that very few people can do. And you know, my thanks to Joe, and you know, my heartfelt sorrow to his family. It's always hard to lose a loved one. I'm just glad that he lived a long, healthy life, and yeah, so that's it. So before I totally bring down the house, Nick can't afford Marcus's fees. Oh God, red pants. That's right. Let's see. So what do we want to start with? What do we want to start with? What do we want to start with? Yes, family is most important. We talk about this every week. Family is most important. We just never know anymore. We just never ever know. You know, this look at the senseless killing the other day in Tennessee. I think it was in Tennessee. You know, somebody comes in, kills 3 teachers, 3 kids. It's it's terrible. Hopefully the world can get better. Uh, oh my God. Hey, not everybody has hit that thumbs up yet. Come on, everybody. Not everybody's hit that thumbs up on YouTube. Not everybody's hitting a thumbs up or a heart on Facebook. Not everybody's hit the heart on Twitter. It might only be 1 or 2 people. And not everybody's hit that Android on Twitch. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Lyle, that is it. You know, you really never know what's going on with that Dracula piece. Well, we haven't talked about it yet, Lou. We have not talked about it. Yes, original art. Original art can make the world better, but I will tell you why original art can make the world better. Original art can make the world better because we have a tight-knit community. I do want to grow the community. I want us all to grow the community a little bit at a time. And by the way, Lou, I hope you weren't talking about this vampire because this one's mine. But no, I mean, we can all make the world a little bit better, and that's our goal. So, all right. So, I'll start with Ghost Rider 44. If you've got something you want me to call out, let me know. But Ghost Rider 44. This is Ron Garney and Tom Palmer. This is a $450 page. And this is $197.20 for 1972 when Ghost Rider first appeared in Marvel Spotlight number 5. Yeah, Pam definitely has my undying love. She definitely has that. The inks on this are great. And I think, did I say Tom Palmer? If I did, I apologize. This is Chris Ivy. I apologize. But Chris Ivy still did a great job. And Chris and Ron had a working relationship for a few years. This is kind of when Ron had a little bit of Joe and Adam Kubert influence. That page of Lucera that he got it hand delivered like the other one. Yeah. So Comic Art Boston, I take my packages to a quiet corner. So anyway, this is a great page. This is from 1993. This is 30 years old. And so you're basically paying $7.50 a year. But it's a really cool page. And since I did the Aru dramatic or undramatic reading, a red wedding suit if she asked you. Mr. Red Jack, no, I would not wear a red wedding suit. I would not wear a red wedding suit. Okay, I think I said that right. I'm all over the place. Valiantly, the police officers attempt to take the fight outside and away from those who have sworn to serve. Against the Lilin, the cause is hopeless. Inside, Battolino wrestles with his conscience and the demons within. Those screams! I don't want to hear them. I don't want to become vengeance again. Now that it turns out that Ghost Rider isn't my enemy and Zarathos is gone, do I really have any reason to keep fighting? Yeah, I do. Come, child, you will make a tasty morsel, just enough to provide substance during this battle. I don't know what other voice to do. So, let's see. Oh man,
Back here.
What'd you say?
I'm cringing back here.
You should write that in the comments so they know. Amy is cringing. Amy is cringing. So let's see. What you got for Gunslinger? Okay, so Gunslinger Spawn is next, I guess. So, all right. So there you go. We got that. If you want to see something, shout it out. Ruben is the one who says, oh, Ruben, by the way, email me. Let me know what Grumman Heart you're going for. I will make sure not to hit it on Sunday. So email me. Let's see. Amy's has the right. She's the boss, right? All right. Gunslinger Spawn, number 8, page 10. This is a really fantastic Brett Booth page coming from the guy who just bought 2 more Brett Booth pages. Actually, the crazy part is I probably paid more for the pages than the price I sell here on the show when I have. All of it? Well, I guess I'm not going for it. Comic Art Boston, you want the Thanos? Yes, they are consecutive. I will show those next for you, Comic Art Boston. All right, Gunslinger Spawn, number 8, page 10. This is a $500 page for $3.99. But you know what? I'm in a really, really great mood tonight. So why don't we make it $3.50? So we'll make this $3.50. And I'm going to knock a little bit off of everything because getting those Wallywood Daredevil pages, even though I'm letting a friend of mine have one of them, having had one of them would be more than enough. Getting both is over the moon. I'm just really glad. So we were going to do this for $3.99, but I'm going to make this $3.50. Look, Brett Booth has been really getting more attention again. The X-Men Legends 2 issues that he did garnered a lot of attention. Flash Forward, the miniseries he did with Scott Lobdell, garnered a lot of attention. And now Gunslinger Spawn. So this is a really great time to pick up some Brett Booth art. Matter of fact, our man Jordan actually picked up one of my Brett Booth Gunslinger Spawn pages already. So $500 was going to do it for $3.99, but actually doing it now for $3.50. So what I'm going to do real quick for Lou, Sarah, or anyone else, going back to the Ghost Rider 44, I'm actually oh, you gotta pop that up real quick. Pop up Alberto's comment. So I was gonna do. We had this at 197.20. We'll make it 175. So 175 on that. All right. So Thanos versus Hulk, 15 and 16. So let's do number 15. Just pop up. Yeah, so this really great battle page. I had it. It's a $1,500 page. I was going to do $1,200, but Comic Art, pop in the regular numbers real quick, Jay. Pop them in. I hope everyone proxy bid before you forget, right? We're going to drop this down to $1,100, Comic Art Boston. I'm giving a little bit of an extra discount on everything since I won the Daredevil Wallywood pages today. And then we have another battle page, and this is freaking Gorgeous. Comic Art Boston came in before you, Martin. Sorry about that. Then we have the other page, same thing, $1,500 page, 1,200. I'm going to bring it down to 1,100. Pop the information there. Go ahead. And Comic Art Boston already claimed it. So we're going to do it at 12. Check out. I love the Hulk hair right up there. That like Frankenstein look of the Hulk, and Thanos just knocking them out. All right, so both are claimed by Comic Art Boston. Martin, I'm so sorry, man. Like it really was a split second before you on the first one. Yeah, that's fine, Comic Art Boston. That's fine. Let's see. Claim Comic Art. Amy, are you writing down the new prices I'm giving everybody?
You make up a new one for Thanos first of all?
Yeah, 1,100 instead of 12.
Okay.
All right, Amy has it. Comic Art Boston. Oh. Martin, we will have more pages down the line. Yeah, really, the difference is typing in a few extra words, right? All right. So let's now, so that I don't forget what's claimed, and then say, oh, did that get claimed? Oh, one other piece of news that happened today. You could have gotten these if you were on the panel. One other piece of news, and I can't announce it yet, but I'll be announcing it in about a month, maybe even just 3 weeks. It's less than 3 weeks away. We have the 50th anniversary relaunch of Red Sonja. And today, an artist agreed to do a cover. No guessing. I'm not even going to say if you're close, you're right, you're wrong. I'm not even going to touch it. So no guessing. Please don't throw me off. But this artist, one of the most well-respected artists in our industry, one of the greatest creators our industry has ever had, a man who just is an artist, agreed to do a cover to Red Sonja #1. Guys, I emailed my editors, I emailed my sales and marketing people. He sent the cover and said, it's yours if you want it. And I got to tell you guys, I am so honored. I've been biting my fingers for 2 or 3 weeks since I first asked him. And he said that he would work on it. And if he liked it, he would send it to me. And if he didn't like it, we would pretend we never had the conversation. And it's just like, oh my God. I'm telling you guys, I'm not commenting. I'm not looking. I'm not commenting. Even if I look, I'm not commenting. And no, I've worked with Aranga. He did that's my only comment. I have worked with Aranga. He did a Red Sonja cover, and it was given away at the Heroes Con. So that's it. I'm leaving it with that. But guys, in 3 weeks, when I can announce this, oh my God, it is so freaking awesome. That's why I wanted to call it This Is a Good Friday. But like Amy said, save it till next week. Oh, God. God. Oh, my God. I cannot wait to tell you guys. I wish I could. But this is going to be such a big announcement. Oh, my God. Oh, I can't wait. Hold it in, right? Comic Art Boston, you have to trust me on this. You have to trust me on this. It is huge. It is huge. Everybody, hit that thumbs up if you're, hit that thumbs up. Come on. All right. Let's do one more Garney real quick. Let's do one more Garney. I love Garney. Okay, this is Ron Garney pencils, ink by Tom Palmer. CJ, trust me, it's we're not me, Pam, we're having a nice dinner tomorrow night. It'll be fun. Remember, guys, I'm the romantic in the relationship. So that's the funny part. All right, so Moon Knight is $399 page. It is gorgeous. I'm going to do the undramatic reading again. Papa, Papa, can you be here? I must be dead. What are you saying, Papa? Your lips are moving, but I can't hear you. Remember what you told me when I was a boy? Mark Spector, the rabbi's son, the sweet, even-tempered child who was determined to be a rabbi too. I'd sit there enraptured while you talked to me, Papa. I worshiped you, adored you, feared you. Comic Art Boston, didn't you win that? God, the undramatic reading works. You talk for hours about a God who has nothing but love, about the great truths hidden in Kabbalah, but truth you said our minds can never comprehend, but that our hearts have always known. But you taught me about the fundamental goodness of life, about a universe where no soul is beyond redemption, and I drank in every word, repeated them like a parrot to anyone who would listen. But there was a part of me, Papa, that was ashamed of you, of your odd ways, of your incomprehensible mysticism, of the old world you can never forget. And there was a part of me that thought that any man who'd endure the menace of Hitler's Germany and still believed in God was of love, was at best a fool. Is that why I turned away from you, Papa? Is that why I rejected everything you gave me? Really, really, really cool page. And for the oddest reason, this makes me think of me and my father, where my father did not want me buying comics. And I don't know why. But, all right. What was the price on this? All right. Well, we're going to make it $175 as well. So it's going to be $175. Amy, the Moon Knight's $175. Extra discount for Comic Art Boston. Ilya, it's sold. Stop. Our ears. Our ears. All right, Comic Art Boston. I'm surprised nobody wrote Papa Don't Preach. I have become comfortably numb. You know, actually, CJ, I guess I have that effect. All right. Let's see. All right. My pleasure, Comic Art Boston. All right. This is a big one. Jay Lee. There has hardly been any new Jay Lee art out on the market. All the Dynamite covers. Thank you for being here, Will. All the Dynamite covers pretty much have all been being held back. Some of the other art that Jay's created, like on his Image Seven Sons, the writer, the person who started it, the creator, bought everything from Jay. This should be the #1 cover, right? Chain Reaction. Let me do the dramatic reading here. You ready? You really? I got nothing. Anyway, so this is a $7,500 cover, but I am in a fantastic mood. You can take up to 3 months to pay it if you put 20% down, because this is going to be a lot of money. I will put this up tonight for $5,750. So $5,750 for a Jay Lee Red Sonja cover. I was going to say, well, full MSRP $7,500, Jay. So you got to do the $7,500 and then $5,750. So this is Red Sonja 26 from 2021. Again, this is a good amount of money. And if somebody is interested, 5,750, and the plus is there's no dramatic reading that goes with it. Let's see. So, I'm missing some of this. So let's see. Oh yeah, the Levins cover. Yeah, I was thinking about it, but Comic Art Boston went like $500 higher than I would have gone, and somebody else jumped in at the same offer I would have made. So, all right, Eisner Award-winning artist Jay Lee. So I know that this is more expensive than most pieces of art. So, all right. So, let's show some commissioned cover art. Are you kidding me? Between Jay and Amy, the show runs smooth. If this was all up to me, it would be. Deb claims the gunslinger. Would I bring the gunslinger down to 350? I just want to make sure we got it right. Amy?
Yes, sir. 350.
Okay. So Deb, you got it at the 350 price.
350, I got it.
All right, awesome. Pop in the form too, buddy. So that I don't think Demp has ever claimed anything with us, so I'm not sure if he's aware how the form works. So, and here's something, Jay Lee, that is far more affordable and to some people more classic. Now, this is the unpublished page. Are there any other Gunslinger pages laying around? I do have other Gunslinger pages, Demp. I'll bring some more next Friday, okay? Oh my God, Lars, man. For the people, oh God. Look at what TJ put up. I don't know what the full ask is about. Is that about me? Let's see. I don't know what the full ask. All right, so Wildcats trilogy. He loves it. Oh my God, Jay, we need to send you to taste class if you like my undramatic readings. So it's an $850 page. I was going to do it for $650, but let's just make it an even $600. This is unpublished. This was his first pass at page 21, but this is Jay's classic style when he first started to explode doing Submariner, and Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld hired Jay to do. Jim hired him to do Wildcats trilogy. Rob hired him to do Youngblood Strike File, I think. So this is just classic from 1993. You've got so many of the Wildcats characters, and it's just beautiful. So again, and by the way, look, as Comic Art Boston has brought up, if you guys ever need a little bit of time to pay for art, just let me know, 20% down, and I'm happy to give you time payments. So, Jay Lee, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters in the equivalent of a 3/4 page splash or a splash with 2 insets, depending on how you look at it. You won't regret it, Comic Art Boston, going back to the Rick Levins. I think that was a good call. Lyle, my email address. Jay, put my email address up there, so that Lyle has it, but then everybody can have it. Man, getting people texting me on the art I showed. Jay does pencils and inks. His 2 most collaborative colorists have been Jose Villarrubia, who colored his Inhumans run, the Eisner Award-winning run, Hal Shock, and so much more. And June Chung has been coloring him mostly of late. Let's see. I do have Larry Hama, and I do have one Sergio Aragones that I could go get real quick. Murdoch, do you want me to hold this for 2 weeks? I know you'll pay me. I'll hold this for you for 2 weeks. So let me know. So I hate missing part of the chat. So let's see. Murdoch, if you want it, you've been good, man. If you want it, you could just say claim right now, and I'll set it aside for you. All right. Like I said, just the 20% down is always helpful. I'm going to just write the word claim. All right, Murdoch. And Murdoch, this is going to be one that you pay me directly. So email me and we'll go over that. Okay. This is one of the few pieces where I'll get paid directly. All right. All right. Let's go back to Gar. What do you guys want to see next? Garney or Dale Eaglesham? Yeah, I need the money by tax day, right? You got it, Murdoch. I had a feeling you were going to say that. That's a really great page, man. 30 years old. Even though it's the unpublished, it's still a great deal. It's a fantastic deal. If that was the published, it would be an arm and a leg. Dale, you got it. All right. Justice Society of America #7 from 2007. I can't believe I'm saying this. This was 16 years ago. 16 years ago. Dale Eaglesham pencils. I think Rodney Ramos inks. Is a $500 page. I was going to do it for $350, but I'm going to bring it down to $3.25. I'm going to knock another $25. So, yeah, Commander Steel beating up Nazis, getting the job well done, okay sign. Jeff Johns writing. It's just great. Have a good night, Kenneth. Good to see you, buddy. So, guys, not everybody has hit that thumbs up. Not everybody has hit those hearts. Not everybody has hit that Android. But it would have covered the shipping for the Levins page, Alberto. It would have covered the shipping. 35% off. Yes. Is it that much off? Wow, it is. So 35% off. It is a gorgeous page. It's from 2017. Dale Eaglesham is definitely one of the more underappreciated artists in the industry. I mean, his work on everything from Fantastic Four, Justice Society, Captain America, so much more. He just does not get enough credit. And I think he's a fantastic artist. And this is a beautiful page. So the trouble is that selling is incredibly difficult. The only way I justify selling is either to somebody who I know who will love it as much or more than me, or here on the experience to try and grow the experience. Marcus the calculator, right? So, Dale Eaglesham, 2007, Jeff Johns series. Jeff, who relaunched the Justice Society and really gave them back the prominence they deserve. All right. Got 2 Wolverine pages. Jason Aaron, Ron Garney, Pure Pencils. Wolverine 63, page 21. This is a $450 page. Pop up all the information. I was going to do this for $2.99. This has Mystique on it, which is really cool. And then you can see Mystique becoming the dignitary that she killed. But what I'm going, TJ, if you want to do it and take 30 to 60 days to pay, 20% down, I'll do it, TJ. I'm good with you doing that. Let's bring this down to $250. Pop up what Ruben just said. Sean, this is stunning. So again, if anybody ever wants to put 20% down and take 30 to 60 days, I know that, the art may be a little bit more affordable on some levels, but everybody has a budget, so always willing to help with everybody. Of course, Lyle, not a problem. I don't think Marcus was an athlete. It still cracks me up. It is nice, pure pencil, CJ. It is. I am a huge Garney fan, as many people know. All right. So now let's show page 64, issue 64, page 19. 3 4s. That's not a bad hand in poker. Not the best hand, but not a bad hand. Is a $500 page. World War One. This goes back to World War One. This isn't even World War Two. This goes back. Murdoch, we put it in plastic for you. Just never take it out. Yep. Sketches on the back. Let's see. It is. All right. So what do we got this at? This was at 500, and I was going to do it at 399. Why don't we do this at 350 instead? Why don't we do this at 350? Yeah, those were the days. Are you kidding me? So, $500 page, 30% off, 350. You know what? I'm going to give everybody 30 seconds just for the fun of it. 30 seconds, $300. 30 seconds, $300. There's like a 6-second delay. Pure Pencils, Ron Garney, 30 seconds, $300. Otherwise, still $350 by the end of the show. But if somebody claims this, $300, we got 20 seconds left. And I'm not counting the Mississippis. So, EXSFD, you got it. Would I do the other one at? I know I brought this down to 300. Would I do the other one at?
The other one's at 250.
All right, 250. Wait, I brought that one down to 250? Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Gabe, you got beat by like a second, buddy. You got beat by a second. Andy, I do have some JRJR tonight. I will pull the JRJR next. I'm so sorry, Gabe. I Tell you what, though, next week I'll bring a little bit more Garni, okay? I'll bring a little bit more next week. Got that cleaned by Comic Art Boston. Got that cleaned. All right. Amazing Spider-Man #7, page 1. No, I am not keeping the show going for another 3 hours. I would probably need more than those flowers if I did that, Ruben. Plus, I still got to go through my art. Oh, no. This is the last page. This was going to be $600. Why don't we... 3 more minutes? I'll go 3 minutes overtime, sure. Let's just bring this down to $450. The Aragonas I have to get. It's not for sale. I'll show it, but it's not for sale because I only have one Aragonas piece. And it's a classic. So, Andy, this was $600. We're going to do this one at $450. You got it, Andy. Amy. You want to talk about any art while I go get something to show people? You want to talk about some of the commission cover art? All right, I'll get the Aragonas. I'll show it next week. It's all good. All right. One more JR Jr. page. Avengers #7, page 6. Someone had claimed this, but then they never paid for it. So, John Romita Jr., Tom Palmer, $3.99. Had it at $196.30, but I'll make this $175 just like the other one. So $3.99 was going to be $196.30 for 1963. And Larsman beat you, Andy, by like 1/8 of a second. Sorry about that, Andy. Larsman literally just beat you. He just beat you. I read that right? Amy didn't send the Dynamite goons to collect.
Yeah, they literally popped up at the same time, but Larsman was like a split second.
Yeah, like literally 1/5 of a second. But they both got a John Romita Jr. today, so that's good. All right. So, not including the Red Sonja, because I know the Red Sonja. I know that the Red Sonja is expensive. Like I said, this is a $7,500 cover. I brought it down to $5,750. I know that's, again, somebody wanted to buy this and put a down payment and pay it over 60 to 90 days. It's a lot of money. I'm good with it. I've only got 2 pages left before we get to the commission cover art. I've got the Ghost Rider 44 from 1993. And pop up the information, buddy. This was $450. I was going to do it for $197.20 for the 1972, but I brought it down to $175. Andy, that's great to hear that you're having a lot of fun on your latest project. If there's ever anything you want us to show on the air, Andy, just let me know. Happy to show any of your art on the air. Share it with the entire community. So, not including the Jay Lee, who's going to help me get a clean sweep. 175 here. I'm not going to do the dramatic reading again because I don't want Amy to kill me. Her ears were already hurting. And then Justice Society of America, number 7, page 20. Yeah, I brought it down to 325 from 500. Oh, Andy, would love for you to do the commission cover art if you want to. If you ever want to do commission cover art, let me know. We would be happy to do it. Sean, feel free to come in, man. Water's warm. I'll take a payment plan. I trust you. So, all right. So, let me do this a little bit more carefully. A little bit being a relative term. All right. So, in homage to Jack Kirby and John Romita, Invaders number 3, Submariner versus Captain America. And I don't know why Joe and Mariano did the sun and the water, although I think I do know. Had always bumps. That's right, when Nazis are down. I gotta look at this. I don't even know. This is $250. I was gonna do it at $149.99. Let's make it $125. Like I said, it's a good day. So $125. Alberto Ronald is I think his wife was buried in Georgia the other day, so he was down there. He's still, dealing with a lot of stuff with his wife having passed away. I do have something that's Ronald's. I'll show that in a minute. Ilya claims the JSA. All right, Ilya. Thank you. All right. And we did that at 325. So the only art on board, and I'm not including the Jay Lee cover this time because I know that's a lot of money. The only art that is left is the Ghost Rider cover. $175 for a Ghost Rider cover from 1993. Are you kidding me? Nobody's going to pick that up? Nobody? Oh, come on. $175. Not counting the commission cover art, not counting the Jay Lee cover. I'm not counting the Jay Lee cover. All right, you know what, Marcus? You're talking me into something with the cover. If somebody buys the Ghost Rider, I'll bring the Jay Lee cover down even more. But somebody's got to buy the Ghost Rider page. If you buy the Ghost Rider page, I'll bring down the Jay Lee cover even more. So, let's see if we get anybody to do that. Let's see. Wow. No one wants this last Ghost Rider page. Oh, well, not the worst thing in the world. It is beautiful. It is great art by Garney. It is beautiful inks by Chris Ivy. So if somebody does claim it before we go off the air, I will drop the price of the Jay Lee more. Yeah. Ronald's wife definitely got a military salute. That was fantastic. He sent me photos as well. Plug Ruben. Yes, plug Ruben. Plug Ruben, and let's plug. I got to check one thing. I think that Bill Cox has a show tomorrow. Plug Ruben right now, and let me check one more thing. Jason Kim. Let's see. So Sunday night, 8:00, Ruben the Deal Man. see. Okay, so tomorrow at 9 o'clock, Bill Cox has Jiggy and the Next Comics team with art for sale. So that is tomorrow at 9 o'clock. And then Sunday at 8 o'clock, Ruben the Collector. I knew that Bill had something. I just couldn't remember what it was. So yeah, so we got that. What would you take for $25? Now I got to look this stuff up. Oh, nice. That's awesome. We actually, when Ronald came up here, we actually had him come on the air. We were with Mint Hunter Comics. Oh my God. Oh, Michael, that is so cruel. If I pay you. No, thanks. I love you, but no. Why is this not working? I hate this. All right, well, I can only go so far. I can only go so far. You can only take so much, Captain. Let's see. I'll have to read the chat later. Yes. I missed last week's show. So it was a little bit of a crazy Sunday. I really wanted to be there for Ruben and Alberto, but there was a spillage in the Delaware River, and you wouldn't think that the Delaware River or somewhere in the river in Philly would affect the water, but there was like some latex spillage, and they told everybody not to drink the water, not to cook with it because it wouldn't burn the chemicals, not to bathe in it, not to brush their teeth. So on Sunday, Pam and I were in Philly. Everybody hoarded all the water. And so Pam and I spent a bunch of Sunday night running around from store to store trying to get water for my mom, my brother, her parents, and then a few friends in Philly who couldn't get water. So I didn't get done. I ended up getting, I don't know, 4 cases of water and a couple, like 10 loose bottles. Pam ended up getting a bunch of cases. Then we did have the idea of buying empty jugs, so we bought empty jugs and we filled them with water. Oh my God, Mr. Rejek, no. So we did that, and the funny thing, and my brother made a smart ass comment about it. So Sunday they tell everybody don't drink the water. Then at around 10 o'clock, 10:30, naughty or nice, thank you. Let's see. So water. So then on Sunday night at like 10:30, they're like, oh, the water's good till 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Like, really? My brother goes, yeah. The water's good. They're waiting for Poland Spring to deliver more to buy. I was like, yeah, that's you. So then they pushed it back to Tuesday at 3. Then Tuesday night, they said, no, the water that's treated, there's enough until then. But yeah, they couldn't boil the water even to get rid of it. Submariner was swimming in it, probably peeing in it as well. If we're going to go that far, you may as well just say it. But I did get to watch the show later. I saw that Alberto rubbed it in me that he got a Captain America 6 cover that I didn't get. No, I'm only kidding. The funny thing is so from that Captain America run by Rick Remender and John Romita Jr., I've got the cover to 1 and 2 and 5. Alberto has the covers to 6, 7, 8, 9, and I have the cover to 10. So the only 2 covers neither he nor I have are 3 and 4. It was late. Drawer? You want me to say drawer? Drawer. What else do you want me to say, Lars? What else? How else do you guys want to make fun of me? How else do you guys want to make fun of me? So, all right. The other commission cover art we'll save till next week. I mean, unless somebody wants to really know the prices, we've got this Thor in homage to Steve Ditko and John Byrne doing Steve Ditko. Got a little bit of Wanda. The Wanda's only $45. So commission cover art, $45. And then we have Flash 123 homage commission cover art. So I'll probably just bring them more next week. Oh, what a show. 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 Man. You do better than the New England guys with draw instead of drawer. All right. So, everybody, it's Friday night. Thank you for being here. You could seriously be doing anything tonight. The fact that you stop here is awesome. This is one of my favorite things to do every week, and definitely my favorite way to end the week, hanging out with you guys. Preston, if you want to know more about it, let me know. I'll give you the info, buddy. And pop up the Flash info. Don't show the image. Pop up the info. Be kind to yourselves. Hug your loved ones. You really never know. Spend some time with your family. Give yourself some quality time as well, and do things that you find enjoyable. We all need to do that. Be nice to each other. Be a little bit nicer every day. If we could all be a little bit nicer every day, the world will be a better place. The world's really screwed up right now, and it just needs to get a little bit better. I mean, again, the mass shooting in Tennessee this week is just another reminder. So, just let's all be a little bit nicer. Always put yourself in the other person's shoes. If you're not getting something from, somebody bringing you your food or somebody bumping into you, just think, what could they be going through? Let's all just be a little bit more understanding. Andy, Jay will pop in the link and where you can send payment. Put yourself in Marcus's red pants. Oh my God. 9:00 tonight, Comics Unlimited with Nancy McCann. 9:00 tomorrow night, Bill Cox has Jiggy and the Next Comics Crew. 10:00 tomorrow night on Twitch, we have Taji Beats. Sunday at 8:00, we have, Ruben on Ruben the Collector. So Bill tomorrow night is on Comic Art Live at 9:00. At 10:00, Twitch, Taji Beats on The Experience. Sunday at 8:00, Ruben has his show with Jason as a special guest. That's at 8:00. Always a fun show. Mikhail, you missed a couple of really sweet pieces. Email me 5542. Yes. Monday 5:00, Miss Jen has 2 great interviews. 6:00, it's going to be Amy and Alex with Robbie on Monday. So if you tune in on Monday at 6, it's going to be the amazing Amy the Boss who's going to be doing the 6:00 show on Monday. 8:00 is General Disorder with Jenna Burns. 9:00, you can call Kyle and prank him. Tuesday at 5, you've got Dan Wickline. 6:00, you've got Jay Burns, Kyle, Dan Wickline, sometimes Sean, sometimes others. Rex is taking Monday off with their weekly review. 7:00 Monday, you have Minute to Skip It with Miss Jen. 8:00 Monday, we have Mint Hunter Comics. Then Tuesday at 5:00, you have Dan Wickline. Wednesday, you have Rex, John, and AR from AR Comics. At 8:00 Wednesday, we have Chuck Pino. Really cool show. 9:00, 360 Comics. 10:00, you have Henri. Thursday at 5, then we have Dan Wickline again. 6:00, What's in the Box. 8:00, Space Cadets. 10:00, Mog Park, which is always fun. And then Friday, you're stuck with, you've got 5:00, the Writers podcast with Dan Wickline. And then at 7:00, you're stuck with me again. So everyone, love you all for being here. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend and be kind to each other. See you.
Join the party.
head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.